Hi everyone, we are back for our second live of the day. Yeah, and if you didn't catch us earlier, Lisa did some cute resin charms that were shakers.
Yeah,
I mean, how cool is that?
they were fun. Fun,
Yeah.
fun, fun.
So you can catch that live. If
Yep.
you missed it, make sure you watch it. And
Yeah, on our YouTube channel.
yep, and like, share, and comment on this video or hers or both with hashtag Bella Crafts, like Christine did here,
Yep.
to be entered for this week's giveaway.
Yes.
Hey, Helen. So
Hi, Helen.
today
Christine.
I am doing foiling, which you guys know I love. But I'm making bookmarks. So, okay, so this is my girlfriend's book, but look at how cool that is.
Oh, yeah.
You
Those
know,
corner bookmarks are so nice.
you can't see it, but you can see it if you're looking. But I mean, like, if the book is just sitting there, you can't see it. But they're perfect and easy to make great gifts for any kids or adults, that love to read.
Yeah.
They're just quick and easy to make. And I thought, I mean, because you can do it if you're with us and you have a piece of 6x6 paper, you can make this right along with me. So I did put it on some places that I shared. I am doing foiling. You don't have to. Just have a piece of 6x6 lightweight cardstock. You don't want like paperweight because, I mean, you could use it, but
Yeah.
it might tear easier. So to give it some bulk, lightweight cardstock is best. And if you have double-sided, you can use that because you can turn it opposite of what I'm doing to show the opposite side. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
fun.
would need a scissors, 6x6 paper, and adhesive. And I am using Gina's tape runner because it is repositionable. And that's always nice when we're working with things to have that little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
Isabel.
today's weather is feeling like autumn. I was going to say that when you put it was rainy there. I thought, oh, fall is coming.
Aw.
Yeah. Getting dark earlier and
Yeah.
earlier.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
And then the holidays are going to be here before we know it.
I have a lot to do. They can't come too quick.
I know. But it just seems like once September hits, it's like from September on, it's just chaos. There's just tons of stuff going on.
I know.
It's just
It
crazy.
is.
Yeah, I just want to stay healthy through it all.
Yes. Hey, Becca.
Hi, Becca.
So, yeah, craft along with us. And if you make one while we're live, we'll put the link in here. You can join us live on screen and share what you created.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm going to put the link in here right now.
Okay.
But you can only do this if you're watching live.
Right. So try to do it if you're watching the replay.
Well, the link won't be good any longer if you're.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
that's
doing
true.
that. So you wouldn't get anywhere. But there is the link, and Lisa can put the link in. Again, if there's lots of comments so people can find it, or I'll put it in as soon as I'm done. But I'm going to make mine, and while I'm making mine, if you make one, we would love for you to come on screen with us and share what you have created. You just need
fun.
If you have a laptop, you have your camera. Some desktops have cameras, some don't. But if you have a camera, we would love to see what you create because these are fun. And it would be fun to see you guys and have you join us. So
yeah, I love that.
With these quick crafts, it's easy to do because you only need like I said, a piece of paper. 6 by 6 is what I'm using. If you want a bigger bookmark, you can go 8 by 8. You can go 4 by 4 if you want littler. It's a good way to use up scraps.
Yes, definitely.
And scissors and adhesive. So that's all you need. I mean, you can use a bone folder. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Well, the ones I made, I did not use a bone folder, but then I got my bone folder out for the live because I thought, well, sometimes people know it does a better crease and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
think
true.
about that. We would love to have you join us.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We're going to do that more often, I think, aren't we?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know we've talked about it.
Yes. So I am going to put my camera down. Remember, like, share, and comment. #BellaCrafts. I've already said it. To be entered for this week's giveaway. And we're going to announce our 2 winners from the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
At the end of this live.
Yes. We are.
Yeah.
All right.
So Brenda, if you're going to craft along with, because you just got here, I put a link in here so that after I'm done with mine and come back on screen, we're going to invite anybody who wants to share what they created too. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to switch my camera over.
All right.
And
I will step out as soon as you're ready.
Yeah. Well, when I switch my camera, I switch it, but then I mirror it the other way. So I'm always switching because like when we're like this, I have it mirrored.
Yeah.
Then everything behind me is the way it should be. It looks the same on screen.
Right.
But then when we go to the camera, I have to unmirror it so that everything is the way it's supposed to be too. It's just weird.
I know. It's those setups. It's all the little hoops that we got to jump through to do these lives.
Yeah.
All right. I am stepping out. And there you go. Have fun.
Okay. So today I'm going to show you how to create these cute little bookmarks. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. This one is a triangle. And this one, you know, they're easy to put in the book. But this one is a square. They're both made the same way. On this one, I'm just cutting part of it off. But they're easy to make. They fit in the book nicely. And it goes down. I mean, it is maybe a 1/16 of an inch that you see all the way around. And what I am using is a 6 by 6 piece of paper. If you wanted a larger one, you could use an 8 by 8. If you wanted a smaller one, so your triangle would be about like this, you can use a 4 by 4. Good way to use up your scraps. But I thought it was a great way to use my foil paper because, of course, you all know I love foil, right? So that's what we're going to do. And I have foil paper, a couple different kinds. Let me see. I have all different patterns. And there is black toner also so that I can show you how to double foil in case you haven't seen it. And we are going to use Gina K's fancy foils from Deco Foil. And then Deco Foil also has, this is just 5. But I think they have like, I don't know. Last time I checked, I think they have about 90 or 96 different Deco foils. So, I mean, you can use either one. Just find your favorite. So if you're crafting along, you might not be doing the foiling part, but I'm going to show you how to foil first. So I'm going to just take a piece of my toner paper, and I think I'll do the blue. And these come 12 sheets to a package. And oops, they are 8 inches. I like to fold that back. I didn't do that. They are 8 inches long and 6 inches wide. I'm going to actually take a second sheet out so I don't have a fold in there at all. And if you have not foiled before, you are going to want a laminator. I have turned my fuse on from Gina K. And because these are 6 inches wide, they're the same width as my paper. And I'm going to just cut this little excess off and save it for another project. These little excess pieces that you have are perfect for sentiments and all sorts of things. It doesn't hurt if you run it through the laminator also, but I like to cut it off. And then you're going to want a carrier sheet, which I usually use just copy paper. But I do have Gina's fuse machine does come with a plastic carrier sheet, and that's what I'll use. So you just take and put your toner paper face up. You put your foil on top of that with the pretty side facing up, and the you can't say dull side, the back side facing the paper. And then I have my laminator already turned on, and I'm going to grab, while this is going through here, I'm going to grab my other carrier sheet also, because this one has a little tiny fold in it. And I just want to make sure if that comes through, I'm going to get my other carrier sheet. Which I have right here. Sorry about that. The cool part about this is when I use my other laminator, I always go through twice because that's how I get the best results. With the fuse, I only have to go through once, which is quite awesome. So you just simply pull that off, and the reveal is always the best part. Isn't that cool? And that little fold in my carrier did not affect this at all. So I don't have to do it again. But this is so beautiful. It is like the best part of foiling when you pull that off. And since I have my laminator on, I am going to take a piece of black toner while it's out and just place the part I peeled off onto the black toner and place it back into the carrier and run it through. So this is double foiling. That way you use all of that beautiful foil and get a totally different result, which is just, I think it's just the most amazing thing. How many different looks you can get because there's so many different prints and so many different foils. Like this is one of the Deco Foil ones. And then the pink, the greens. I mean, there's so many. So everything you do can look just a little bit different depending upon the toner paper you pick out. I'm going to shut that off. Depending upon the toner paper you pick out and the color of foil you use. So for this one, you just take and peel that off, and all of that excess foil goes on to that black toner. And isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. So that's how easy it is to foil. So to make these cute little corner bookmarks, like I said, I have 2 different ones here, and we're using a piece of 6x6 paper. This is a lightweight cardstock. So you can use a decorative cardstock if you don't have the foiling and you want to play along with me. And what you're going to do is just quite simply take, I'll go this way so you can see maybe a little bit better. You're going to fold this exactly in half, and you just match up your corners and your edge. And then I'm taking a bone folder. You can just take your finger, but I'm taking a bone folder and just pressing that down. And I press both sides. And I got this a tiny bit off, if you can see, just a tiny bit, but we can always fix that. Once I fold it that way, I take and repeat the opposite way for these. So you folded that on both sides, and then you're going to turn it and fold it again. And use your bone folder or your finger and press that down, open it up, and press again. So that's all you do. So you have your 6x6 or whatever size you're using, as long as it's a square, and you have folded it. So you have the very center. So you folded it in both directions. And then you're going to take and you're going to cut one square away. So you're just going to take and follow the line where you folded and go up to that tip and cut that one square away. So super easy. Just like that. This you'll save for another project. Don't throw that away. You can always use these. Now you have kind of like a V. And you're going to turn it so the pretty side is down. And you're going to take the very corner and you're going to fold this up all the way to that point where you cut it. And flatten that with your bone folder. And then you're going to open it up and you're going to use some adhesive. And the reason I like Gina's is because it is temporarily, you can, if you put it down, you can still lift it up and not ruin your project. So it does become permanent, but it just gives you that little bit of leeway. So you're just going to put that down. So like if I had gotten it crooked, I can easily pull this back up and not be ripping all of my excess paper. So you have that like this. I'm going to trim this just a little bit more. Well, I'll wait. And now you're going to take and fold one edge in and the other edge down. Okay, so you are going to take, let's say you have it with one up at the top and one off to the side. You're going to fold whichever way is more comfortable, because you folded this and sometimes one way doesn't work as nice as the other. Just play with it. But I fold one side down, and then I'm going to take and put adhesive on the back of this. Like so. And then I'm going to take and put this down on top of it. That's it. That's how easy this is. You have your corner bookmark. But I also like it if you cut this part off. So let's do another one, because I don't want to cut this one because I've added the adhesive. And this is 2 thicknesses now, because you have your cardstock on here 2 thicknesses, and this is 2 thicknesses. So it's very nice and sturdy. Let's do, I don't know. Let's do this one. So same thing. We're going to take and sometimes if you take and put your finger right along that edge, then you can tell exactly, because the one side is white and I'm working on a light background. But that helps a little bit to get it exactly to that edge. So you take your bone folder or your finger and just make sure that's down very well. Then you open it up and come the opposite way. Like that. You're going to do the same thing and go in the opposite direction. And just fold it. Like that. And fold it again. Like that. Now we're going to cut one corner away. I'm just going to cut right here. Cut up, and then I turn it, and then I cut back into where I just cut, so I'm not going too far. Remember, save this because you can use it for another project. So you have this, and I'm going to turn it pretty side down, and then I'm going to fold this bottom corner up, just like that. And then we're going to take our adhesive and come all the way to the edge there. And all the way to the edge up there. And just press that down in place. Then you're going to take and fold one edge and then the other. And if you're going to do it as a corner one, at this point, I would cut the excess off. Just simply go along the line of your triangle. That way, you have both of these pieces to use in another project. If I had cut this off after I had put the adhesive, I would only have one piece and it'd be very thick. But this way I have both pieces perfectly to use in another project. And then you can open it up at this time and make sure you get all the way to the edges and then fold that over like that. So there, same thing. You have your corner bookmark. Only this one's a triangle and this one's a square. So it just depends upon what you like. And both are nice. I think I prefer the triangle, but this way, you know, and then you have the back. If you've used a cardstock with a plain background, you could write things on if you wanted. So when I was doing these, I thought, oh my goodness, this would be such a great way to use. When I double foil, sometimes things don't turn out perfectly, right? I mean, sometimes, and when you foil anyhow, everything isn't always perfect. So I have like a stack of these where, let me see if you can see, where maybe this isn't perfect. You can see that black line there. This one, those are good. Let me find narrow. Okay, here, this one. This one, the foil didn't transfer all the way to the edge. So these are kind of distressed looking foil pieces. Here's a better example, this black one. I keep all these even though they don't turn out perfect because I know I can use them for other projects. But I thought these would be great for the bookmarks too. So let's take one of these. We'll take this one. And I'll show you what happens. Because this is dark, whereas these have a white background. So if you don't get something perfect, it's okay. But on the darker one, you have to do some trick things to make it work. So I'm going to try to get this all the way to the edge. Like that. And fold. Come back. Same thing. And then come this way. So I think you're going to see right away why this doesn't work as nicely. I just wanted to show you, just because if you're working with cardstock that isn't foiled and it's dark, you might have the same issues. So because this has a white core, you can see the white on there. So it doesn't look as nice as you want it to. But how I went around it, let's say I went around it, I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. And cut it here. I got a little bit off. Okay, I didn't quite get as far as I want to right there, so I'm going to cut just a little bit more to get all the way to where that fold was. There we go. Trim that. Okay, so at this point, you would come and you would turn this up to that point and fold. Now I'm going to add my adhesive. Just like that. And at this point, you would fold. So you're covering where that white is right there. So you're folding this way. But I don't need this, I don't think. You can do it either way. You can cut this away. This one isn't so bad. But you just want to be careful when you fold the triangle over that you don't crease it so hard that the white starts showing through here. And it's a good way to use up some of the foiling you've done that maybe didn't turn out, but this makes a really cool bookmark. And those folds are going on the inside where they're bad. Like this. And it's just a way to use it, because I do have dozens and dozens and dozens of these that I always know that they're going to be good for something. And when I was first doing it, I saw that all that white showing through, but when I got it folded, it turned out just fine, because you're folding those bad folds in. And this one that I did earlier, I didn't like because the white is showing through there. So even if I fold it, I don't like that that white is showing through there. But you can take a dauber and some ink and ink that up to cover that up to make that white disappear. And because this is black, no matter what foil you have on top, I would just use a black ink and come in there to clean that up. But there you have it. Cute, easy bookmarks created with a simple 6x6 piece of paper, some adhesive, and a scissors. I foiled mine, but you can use regular paper too. So I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys crafted along. I'm going to switch my camera. Switch my camera up. And I need to reverse it also. There we go. There. And I'll bring Lisa in. And I saw Christine's message. I didn't know Chantal wrote a book. Chantal has written, let me see. She has written three books, 2 of them on Psalm, and one is a Christmas one on Psalms. And she has written her, I think her third Christmas, or her third children's book just came out. I pre-ordered. So yes, Chantal is an author and an artist and a dear friend. So Lisa, did you see any questions? I can't hear you. You're shut off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to put the link in here again in case anybody wants to join us on screen if you made one of these while we were crafting, because we would love to have you join us. And here's the link again. And I know this was last minute, but we'll be doing this more often. So like if you craft along with us when we're live, we would love to see what you're doing. So if anybody did that and they want to show the bookmarks they just created, that is the link. And it would bring you backstage of where we're at. And I'll see you come in and I can add you to the live, and then you can share what you created.
Fun.
Did you guys, my craft room is still packed in boxes. Oh, Lord. The cool part about this is you could take a piece of copy paper. You could take a piece of copy paper and do it just so you remember. So
Yeah.
this one that is not done. So 6 by 6, you cut out the triangle, fold the piece back, and fold over. So easy.
Easy peasy.
Yes, Becca, very easy and cute. I know. They're very cute. I thought they would also be cute in my mind. I thought they would be cute to do them for my grandkids because I have created these blocks of all my grandkids' names with their name in every direction. So I can use it for different crafts. Like it can be used for coffee mugs. It can be used for a variety of things.
Mm.
And I thought I could print those out on toner paper and foil them and put them in their Christmas stockings.
Oh, that'd be a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah, because I made those their name blocks high res. I can shrink them down so I can make their names really small, so their names would just appear all over this. And I thought that would be cute because the names are going in every direction.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
You could monogram them. That'd be very cute too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
important to make sure that those children are reading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
And I did buy all of Chantal's children's books also because they are all about kindness and heart, and they're perfect for when my grandkids are here that they can read them.
Yep.
You could also, if you don't have, like I did that in Photoshop, but you could also just download a design because there's all sorts of designs out there of books or things that say I love reading or whatever, and print those out and use them that way too.
Oh yeah, that'd be a really cute idea.
If you do not have a toner printer and aren't capable of doing the foiling, you can print a color copy of something and use that way. You'll have to check out her books. Yes, Christine, you can check out her books. Just go to Amazon.
Yeah.
And Chantal Johnson.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll put a link in.
I'll find her
if it's easy. Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, I'll find her.
But yeah, just Amazon.
Yep.
But yeah, they're very cool. We certainly need as much kindness as possible. Yes, Isabel.
Oh boy.
I agree. And her children's books, what's really cool about those is she didn't do the drawings of the characters in the book, but she gave the artist who did pictures of herself and her mom, and that's what she based the images on.
So cool.
So sweet.
Okay, so what I did was I put her name into Amazon and just put Chantal Johnson books, and then it pulled up her page that has all of her stuff on it. So here is that link for you guys for Chantal. I have a couple of her books also. Yeah, I don't have the children's books though.
They're big too.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
They're adorable. I've seen them, but I don't think I have them. I have the other ones.
I'm trying to look and see if there were any. Okay, you can cut corners off junk mail and return envelopes and paint or decorate them also. Yes, Ling, you can. That's perfect too. That's a good way to upcycle.
Yeah.
And they would be great as pockets. Yes, Christine. And they'd be great for junk journals. I mean, like.
Yeah. Dorothy thought it was a great idea for teachers too, which
Like,
I agree. Being a teacher wife.
Yeah. So very cool. I
They're
just
lots of fun.
For my granddaughters. Now I can try these. Yes, Brenda. I'm just going back. You can score the flip flap it back to finish the back. Yes, you could. You could.
The links on the YouTube.
Okay, so like instead of taping these together, you could fold this one down.
Oops.
And it would go in both directions. This part would just be white, but yes, you could. But you could also do it as a triangle. So then you'd have a triangle on both sides without, then the white part wouldn't show.
Yeah, the flap.
The white part matters. But yeah, lots of possibilities with these.
Did you see Isabel's question?
No.
Okay. Are the links on the YouTube version of the live?
They are if. Which links? The link to come on, Isabel?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have an answer for that.
Isabel, let me know if you want to come on. I can I have a few Deco Foil tubes of foil, and they're transfer gel that you use with stencils and run them through the laminator. It would give the transfer gel dry to get the foiled effect. Yes.
No, the link to Amazon she's talking about. Okay. Well, it's in the live chat.
So Isabel, I'll send you a link to her books, because then I'll use our affiliate link. I'll send
there you go.
To the live.
Okay.
And I'll put it on our Facebook page. I'll just say, hey, if you want to order Chantal's books, here's the link.
That'd be perfect. Yep.
Nobody wants to come on.
Well, it was kind of last minute too, so we'll let them know
about it for next time maybe, but another time.
Yeah, we'll try to post it ahead of time. Okay.
On yours with the plain back, you can write names or affirmations also. Yes, Lynn, you can. Yes, definitely. The links aren't coming on Facebook. Isabel, I am so sorry. Facebook is just having all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
We can't even.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yes.
But we're focusing on YouTube.
But
let me see if.
But I will put it on our Bella page, so you have it and you can grab it. Okay. That will work. So we have winners from 2 weeks ago and
that's why. Week. Okay.
So Lisa,
yes,
I know one of our winners is in here.
Yes.
Yeah. So
actually, they're both in here. So how you like that? That doesn't happen very often when both people are here. So the first winner is Lynn.
Congratulations, Lynn.
Lynn Trock. And then the second winner is Becca Yarling.
Becca, congratulations.
Yay.
It's always fun when that happens.
I know, right? When they're here I love that.
Yeah. So congratulations. We will be getting your prizes out to you.
Yes.
I think we might have both your addresses already.
But
send them to us anyhow. That way we don't have to look. Just send us a private message with your mailing address.
Yep.
And we will get prizes out to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we love getting prizes.
We do.
Yep. All right.
Then next week we will be back with 2 more lives.
2 more. I don't know
And
do you know what you're going to do yet? I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
I didn't know I was doing this until, like
2 hours before we went live. Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, I knew before that because I made my graphic. I knew. I gathered my supplies and I knew. So,
and I've said it a million times. You do last minute so well. You and Rich, I just
it's not
I just
something
sit
I
back and watch.
encourage for anybody, but
I know. Because I can't do it. So it's so funny because my husband and my 2 closest friends are all Leos. And they all have the same personality type. Although, Anne, you're a lot more calmer. You're more like Rich than Tina. Tina's a little bit like me. But yeah, so, they do last minute stuff and they do it so great. And I just kind of sit back and watch and go, yeah, I wish I could do that.
Becca, while you were on your phone call, your name was announced.
Oh!
Becca, you are one of the winners.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Becca, I did announce your name, Missy.
Yes.
So as Anne said, send your address. I know that we have them, but Anne's right. It's easier if you guys send your addresses. Easier. Yeah, then we don't have to look. We can just pull it right up.
You're right. We all work in many different ways. Everybody has their way that works best for them, and that's the way they should do it. Yep. Everybody should do what works best for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I just get too flustered. I really want to know what I'm doing ahead of time because I get too flustered in the moment and then nothing turns out, and then that's just bad all the way around. So Becca,
I would say
you're a goober girl.
So just so you guys know in advance, if you ever want to come on live with us, it will be for any of the projects we do that are simple where you can craft along.
Right.
So you can share what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So I mean, this was so simple. If you had the supplies with you,
yeah,
you could have crafted along and shared. So that's we'll be doing that moving forward. Not hard, complicated projects or anything, but
not anything with lots of detail and all that. Yeah, we'll do
simple things. We would love to see what you guys are doing too, because this is a community and we love to share. But if you guys do make these, or even if you make them in another way, share them in our group.
Yeah.
I could just take a photo and share it here. I don't have a webcam. I don't think it will let you share it. I mean, you can try, Becca, but sometimes I know Facebook won't. You're on YouTube. So YouTube, you might be able to share a picture. I'm not sure when you're in the comments if you can share that way. Try it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
They're all, but if that doesn't work, you can share it in our Do You Love to Craft group.
Yeah. Or if she wants to share it, Becca, you have my my messenger link thingy. You can just message it, put it there, send it to me, and then I'll post it on the live. If I can do that. Yeah, I should be able to. Well, I don't know. Well, okay, we'll just have to figure that out as we go.
Share it in the group.
Yeah, share it in the group.
That's the easiest way.
Yeah, because I was thinking, it would be easy in Facebook. I could just plop it in, but no, because we're in here. Yeah, no.
No, it won't work.
So yeah, so scratch that.
But, thank you all for being here. If I didn't answer one of your questions, I'll look through and see. Well, let me look real quick now to see if there was anything that stood out. But we usually try to grab them.
Yeah. I was doing some other stuff while you were doing your live, so I wasn't paying close attention like I normally do. But when I popped back over, I didn't see anything that I glanced.
Yes, Brenda, you can score the back to make it double-sided.
There you go.
Yeah. So thank you all for being here. Take some time to craft.
Oh, yes, because it's good for your soul. It
and
really
we will
is.
see you next week.
You will.